Hello, today I'll be talking about a situation whereby I lacked cultural competence. So, I'll be talking about when I cared for a patient. This patient has recently immigrated to the United States. She is from Somalia. So, visibly, this woman looks so anxious and very tensed in the unit. So, when I tried to give her some when I asked the doctor to give me some anxiolytic medications like Atarax that I could give this patient, the doctor put in the orders. When I came to give the patient the medication, the patient refused, and some other things she refused. I perceive this as like being non-compliant to nursing care without knowing her background. What I did in this situation was that I consulted because she was really non-compliant and she wasn't really understanding much of what I was saying, although she was able to speak some English. So what I did was I consulted the hospital interpreter to be able to speak to her in Somalia and to be able to to speak to her in her language and be able to convey my care and what the plan was for her. So during the conversation with the interpreter, I realized that she doesn't really trust so much on medical Western medications like anxiolytic medications. So also I needed to collaborate with the hospital liaison official, so we were able to like figure out the good to be able to figure out her plan of care. The plan of we were able to make align the plan of care in order to meet or suit her cultural background. One of the things she requested for, she didn't want like a male doctors or like a male patient tech to attend to her. She wanted all female nurses and the rest of them to attend to her, being that they are more reserved in her culture. So she wanted us to like explain medication ingredients to her whenever we bring medication. So all these things we planned out. We had to write on the board like to plan out so that all the nurses will know what her background and what her expectation of care is. This experience was actually an eye-opening. What I did was immediately I had to reach out to my manager to look for cultural committees and trainings that involve learning different cultures. This will help me in my day-to-day nursing. So talking about my commitment as a psych mental health nurse practitioner student towards cultural competence, one thing I promise to be doing is self-reflection, able to reflect in what has happened in the previous time, and ability to engage myself in continued educational program, especially as regards to culture. This will help me to have at least knowledge about different cultures and also be able to like learn how to integrate my patient's cultural background to my patient's plan. Thank you.